I start moving around, and oh wait, can you hear me there? Can you hear me there? Is that okay? I'm moving my mic a little bit because I'm getting some feedback. Okay, can you still hear me like that? Am I good? All right. I think we're pretty much wrapping this up, and this will be funny if the next slide is break. But basically what we're doing is we're trying to get 8 points a day with a 40-point week. Okay, and you can track this if you have the app on your phone or on your iPad. You can track your points, and then you can also email them to someone. Send them to your upline, your sponsor, or your running partner. Hold yourself accountable that way, because here's what I know. If someone sends me their points, if someone says, you know, Sarah, I've been working really hard and I'm doing my points, and things just aren't coming for me, the first thing I'm going to say is, let me look at your points and see where you're getting your 8. If you're getting them all from reading emails and listening to calls, and you're not actually prospecting with bottles, or you're not following up with those prospects, then we can clearly see where we need to tweak things, right? So if you track your points, then you'll easily know maybe where you need to move things around a little bit. And just by showing up in your business, you're going to get 15 points a week. And then by the activity of your business, by prospecting and following up, you're going to get the remainder of your points. Easy? Right? Everybody can commit to that. Even if you have a full-time job, you got some kids, you're coaching the baseball team. If you do that 60 minutes a day, and you'll fit those points in, and you can even do it in 30 some days. But the idea is not to skip any days, and to do it for a consistent amount of time. That doesn't mean doing it for 2 or 3 weeks and then giving up, or skipping a few weeks. It doesn't mean doing it for a few weeks and then deciding it doesn't work. It doesn't mean doing it this part of the system, the part that you like. I'm famous for that. Like, I have to have a trainer at the gym. Obviously, I haven't lately, but but anyway, I have to have a trainer at the gym, because what I'll do is I'll go to the YMCA, for example, and I'll do all the machines I like, the ones that don't hurt, right? Does anybody know what a Versa climber is? It's like my nemesis, right? Every time, anyway, my trainer will make me get on the Versa climber. You have to like do this thing for 1,000 feet, you know, and try to go really fast, and then I have like a 30-minute recovery time. I have to have like a cup of coffee and a donut just to like bring it back so I can see my vision come back, you know? So when I'm not working with my trainer, I don't do the Versa climber, you know? I'll do all the things that, you know, I like to do. And I think that sometimes in our business, when no one's watching us or pushing us or kind of working alongside us, that's what we do. We do the things that we're comfortable. Like, we're comfortable listening to a call or reading an email. We're not as comfortable following up with our prospects. So I just encourage you to have a buddy and to track that. We also have our updated communication center. This is one of those things where you're just going to kind of have to play around with it a little bit. It's much better than our last one as far as what you're able to do, as far as tracking your business and digging down into things and really managing things like a business. It's much easier to explain it when you're in there versus just trying to tell you how to do it. The most of your time will be spent in the communication center. And that in the resources and the business communication centers, where you're sending out your videos, your flyers, and all that kind of stuff, your social media icons, if you want to tag something in Facebook, that kind of a thing. And then also the new brand partner training. Obviously, when you first log on, or when you're working with new brand partner, make sure that they know how to log into their new brand partner training and start that process. Any uppers? Any young entrepreneurs? 18 to 24-year-old brand partners? Awesome. You know that the uppers are outgrowing the rest of us 2 to 1? That's a really big clue, because typically in past generations that wouldn't be the case. The 18 to 24-year-olds maybe aren't interested in something like this. But first of all, Nerium speaks to them because we have a whole program that's, you know, fast and edgy and fun and really, you know, tech savvy and all the things that the typical yuppers are. But also they're learning that, you know what? Getting a college degree these days doesn't mean what it did 20 years ago. It doesn't guarantee you a good paying job, for example, in your field. Maybe they don't want to graduate with a bunch of college loans like their parents did or their friends are. Maybe they aren't a college kid. Maybe they don't really know what they want to do, but they want to move out. They want to do something. Maybe their parents were entrepreneurs and they're following in those footsteps. There's lots of reasons why yuppers would look into the industry, and I think Nerium lends itself to being attractive to them because we sort of have a whole special niche for them. So if you know someone who's in that 18 to 24-year-old bracket, then you definitely want to share with them about Nerium. My daughter is turning 18 in August, so come on, you know, I really want to help her out and get her involved. She doesn't know it yet. call up Lori, and she's going to help us out with some recognition. Well, you guys need a little energy for people we're going to be talking about, because, you know, when it's you, then you want to make sure everybody's clapping for you, so I'm excited. Hold on. Am I on?
Testing.
There we go. Should I call them up one at a time or all together?